Believe it or not, this is take 3 of this video. I don't normally do takes and retakes. I do my videos. Very little editing is needed other than just putting together different clips of videos. But this house has been quiet for an hour, no sound. I start recording, and at that exact same time, my brother in the next room decides to get very loud talking to his teammates. He plays water tanks. He's got a team. Like so loud where it was coming out over me. So I stopped it and I'm like, hey man, give me 4 minutes, 5 minutes, because it's too hot for me to go in my room and record. It's 106 degrees, 107 degrees right now. And my room where I have everything set up, it's too hot during the day. This is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I'm having to do it here in the living room. I got to get a new air conditioning unit for my bedroom. And then I was almost done with the second take, and he didn't realize where I was recording. He just came walking out right across the camera. And I'm like, stop it. So we're starting over. It's the third take. And I was like, just give me 3 or 4 minutes. It's going to be a minute longer now because I've explained. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Hope you're doing great. And I'll get to the point. As the title's going to say, I'm trying to quit, or I want to quit, or I quit. It's referring to tobacco. So I quit smoking over a year ago. And even at that point, I wasn't smoking very often. I was only smoking like, a pack or 2 a week. It's been years since I smoked regularly, but I've always dipped. And I haven't had a cigarette or a cigar in over a year, but I still dipped. For those of you who don't know, dipping is a form of smokeless tobacco. Sometimes they call it snuff, moist snuff. Anyway, it's shredded up tobacco. It's not the same type as what's in a cigarette. Cigarette tobacco, cigar tobacco, pipe tobacco, dip, and chew are all different textures. And dip comes in a can like this. And you pack the can, you pull some out, put it in there in your lip right here, and then you spit it into a cup or a can, the juices of it. That gives you your fix. Now, what I've been living on, I went back to what I used to do in high school for my addiction. Sunflower seeds, regular and ranch. Didn't have any other flavors around. Problem is, I'm going through, and the reason I'm using those is because since I quit dipping a week ago, I've had no nicotine. I want to eat everything that's not tied down, and it's just I want to eat everything. My appetite's out of control, which is common when you give up nicotine. And as y'all know, I'm fat. I need to quit being fat. This is not conducive to losing weight, so that's why I picked up the sunflower seeds. Problem is, I'm eating so many of those, is it's, you got the salt, and then those are rough. Those are more coarse than dip. But I only picked those up to tie me over till I got this in. Now, this is an alternative. Is that showing? It's called Black Buffalo. Now, they have a tobacco-free, but still has nicotine in it. I don't know how that works. But this is actually their no tobacco, no nicotine, which is what it's supposed to be. 0 nicotine, 0 tobacco. And this is their version of a long cut wintergreen, which is the flavor that I've dipped for most of my life. Long cut means it's not as much, it's not as small. You get the fine cut or the powdered snuff, and it likes to get all over your mouth. The long cut kind of sticks together. Anyway, so I'm going to try this. It's just natural herbs. There's like some mint in there, and it's plants. So I'm going to open it up, see what it looks like, see what it tastes like. It's not going to give me the chemical, fulfillment. But I think as long as I can get the actual habit, that'll keep me occupied of not wanting to eat. if this doesn't taste gross and it's not got a horrible texture. So go ahead and pack the can. And then, okay, it's full. Usually when you buy a can of dip, it's not full and you get a little space in there. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to try a bit of it. I'm going to try a little bit of it. We'll see what it tastes like. Okay, it feels weird. Ooh, it's definitely a wintergreen. It's a stout wintergreen, almost like a grizzly or a Kodiak, but not as harsh. It's soft. I feel like it's made of corn silk. So I feel like I can get used to that. It's supposed to be all natural. I'll have to look it up on the website. It's called Black Buffalo. So my initial, I don't hate it. I mean, I can tell it's not the same, but I don't hate it. The flavor's okay. It might be why it costs more than the other brands that are supposed to be like help you wean off. Anyway, I'm going to sit back and see how this works. And but my initial is I don't hate it. I think this might be a good solution to help me. I mean, I want to quit eating and do this. I don't even want to keep doing this. I want to quit it completely. But this will help me do it, and hopefully I can wean myself off and I don't eat everything that's not bolted down. Anyway, I just figured I'd share the experience with y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all have a great day. I love all y'all. God bless y'all.